This is electroluminescent wire. I got it from Paul, one of the roommates here. He used it at Burning Man for his bike. It was wrapped around the frame and everything, but the power supplies just didn't last, especially where Burning Man is located. It's in a dried lake bed, and there's playa everywhere. It's like fine grained sand, like powder, and it gets in everything. This is the only power supply I was able to salvage, but everything within 1 year, all the connectors were corroded, the battery packs are all rusted up, and there's just white powder on everything. So he told me to scrap it, ripped it off the frame, and here's some extra wire. After 1 year at Burning Man, it pretty much destroyed everything. It no longer worked. The solder connections were broken, power supplies didn't work, so he just wanted to get rid of it. I decided to take it off his hands and fix what I could. This one here, so I can find the end of it. Now this EL wire runs at around 100 volts at 1000 hertz. So it has a special high voltage, high frequency power supply. And when you turn it on, why isn't it lighting up? Did I break it? The batteries might be dead. Get in there. So let's see if it works now. Oh, come on. Let me figure this out. Well, here's the blue one lighting up. It looks like I have a short in the green one, and when it gets connected, the whole thing goes out. So when I connect the green one up, the whole thing shuts off. So I gotta, let's see here. It's probably in that connection right there. That would be the green one. Come on. Work for the video. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Anyway, that's what it looks like when it's powered on. You can run it along a costume or a vehicle, anything like that, and it's really cool. And you can see it has a really nice vivid color, which would be really fun at Burning Man because everybody's tripping on acid. But this was on his bicycle. He had one color on each wheel, and then the third one just wrapped around the frame. That was really neat. Now, to be able to solder this stuff, it's very delicate. Take a razor blade and just chop off a flat surface on the edge, and then strip it once and twice, the first layer. Alright, this is the end of one of the white EL wires, and to be able to hook this up or solder it to anything, first thing I do is I cut it with a razor blade along the edge, and then I strip it once to about 1 inch, and then I strip the second layer about ½ an inch. How close can I get here? It's really hard to see, but this wire here is your the core wire, and then this little teeny wire right here, should be 2 of them. There's one there. That's the other wire. It's the second layer. And how it works is you have the core, and then that material that lights up in between. And how it works, how it's layered, is a core, the EL material, and the second wire, the jacket. Oh, wait a second. Did I get that right? Now, I'm not exactly sure how it's built in there, because it looks like the wires come from the center, but somehow the 2 wires run the length of the entire wire. I'm not exactly sure how it's wound inside, but it looks like the 2 wires go directly into the center. They must not, though. Anyway, you can solder to this one, and solder to this one, and apply voltage, and the thing lights up. It's really not that difficult. The problem is it's really fragile, so once you solder it, you're definitely going to want to use some sort of heat shrink tubing or something to reinforce it, because it'll definitely break. Now, on the other end of the wire, you're definitely going to want to cap it off with something. This one is capped off at the factory, but like the green one here, I just used a little piece of tape. And that way you don't shock yourself by accidentally touching the end of the wire. Here's the little circuit board that's inside the power supply for that thing. This one was one of the bad ones that was non-repairable. And you can see it has a little transformer, capacitor, and a switch. And I think there's an integrated circuit on the bottom, but you can see how damaging that playa is to the circuit. The playa gets into everything and causes all sorts of corrosion, so you know, whatever you take with you to Burning Man, don't expect it to last very long.